Hey guys, it's your girl Deborah. Welcome back to my channel. We're talking about that hat right there, the viral ruffle hat. I had to stop selling that hat right there. I also had to stop making it. If you're interested in finding out why I had to stop making and selling that hat, stay tuned. I got you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deborah. I love informing new crafters on how to turn their love for crafting into successful business. If you like information like that, hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified once I upload new videos. Now let's get started. Okay, this hat right here is real popular. I love this hat. This hat is really cute, and it depends on what color you do. It can be bright as you want it to be or as dark as you need it to be. But what it is, for sure, it's time consuming. This thing is so much time on this hat right here, and it uses up a lot of yarn. So I don't know. I went on to Etsy to try to price out this hat to see how much can I truly make from this hat, because for one, it took so much time to make the hat that I had to make sure that I could turn a profit. So of course I get on Etsy, the #1 selling platform, and the lowest I seen that hat was $30 and the highest I seen it was $88. I couldn't understand the concept of the math. I don't know if people are doing this for crafting or is people trying to turn this into a business. Me, myself, I'm trying to do a business, and I could not see the profit in doing that hat, especially if my competition is charging $30 and $88. It just didn't, the math wasn't mathing for me. So I decided to come on here and talk to you about how I would price this hat and what I would do to sell, if I had to sell this hat, how I would lay out the price on this hat. Now I do have notes in front of me because I'm just not that good and I can't remember all these numbers. So I wrote some detailed notes down, and these prices are depending on what part of the country you're in. I live in the South. So all southern states are pretty much minimum wage, $7.25. So that's what I'm taking it off, minimum wage standards. I know California and probably New York, those states have higher have higher brackets when it comes to minimum wage. So I'm just telling you, I'm taking it off minimum wage ratings. So I'm gonna give you a low end of it, and then I'm gonna give you a high end of it. Okay, so the low end, the materials, this hat took me at least 3 skeins of yarn. I'm gonna say 2.5 because I didn't use that whole third skein. So each one of these skeins are $4.99. Then I times that by 2.5 because remember I didn't use that third one all the way. So if I times that by 2.5, my total was $12.47. That's what the total is for my material. $12.47. I did not time myself on this hat, so I can't give you the exact time. I'm going to guesstimate and say it took me 4 hours. So 4 hours times minimum wage in my era is $7.25. So $7.25 times 4 is $29. Okay, so that's how I did that. I got $12.47 for materials and $29 for my hourly rate. Then I took both those numbers and added them together. The 12 and the 29, I added them together. And once I added them together, I came up with $41.47. Now, these are crafter numbers right here. These are numbers that you just want to make a little bit of money so you can go out and do it again. That's what you charge. That's the bare minimum. You're just getting an hourly rate of minimum wage, and you're also getting material costs back. So that's what your base number is $41.47. Now, to do it as a business, you're supposed to add times this by 4. Because you got to get your wholesale number and your retail numbers. But because most people shop retail, I'm going to give you your retail numbers. So times that by 2. So I times my $41.47 by 2, which gave me $82.94 is how much I would have to sell that for. That's the basis that I could sell that for, which would be $82.94. If I times it by 4, like you're supposed to, this hat should have been $165.88. That's the high. But we're sticking with the low. So on this low one, $82.94. Now, what's got to come out of this money? Because $82 sounds like a pretty decent amount of money. But when you think about it, all the things that have to come out of that $82.94, not the miscellaneous little stuff, big stuff. Okay, so your materials, of course, we already established is your material was going to be $12.47. Your hourly rate was going to be $29 for 4 hours at $7.25 an hour. Your Etsy, if you're on Etsy or your website or any of that right there, they charge 20 cents per item posted. And then, so we only have one post, so that's 20 cents on that one. And then after you sell it, they charge you 6.5% on the fee. So that's another percentage. I didn't get that percentage right on there. Okay, that percentage I forgot to add up. Then your packaging. I did all of our packaging at the Dollar Tree. So at the Dollar Tree, I figured we could get everything at the Dollar Tree for $5. That would be if you need a cellophane bag, if you need some tape, if you need a ribbon, anything that you need. I figured you could probably get it all at the Dollar Tree for like $5. Now your shipping, the shipping is going to cost you. Everybody knows shipping is not cheap. So what I added for shipping was $12 even, which could, you know, vary across the board. It just depends on where you shipping it at. So where you shipping it at is I'm averaging out $12. Your sales taxes on this is going to be $9, and this is depending on your state that you're in. Also, the state that I'm in right now is 9%. So 9% of $82 is $9.47. So when I add up all of those numbers, and I'm hoping somebody out here is taking notes. After I add up all of those numbers, my grand total of profit going in my pocket would be $5.80. That's not even re-upping my product. That's not even, I can't even re-up my material. I can't even buy material with that. I can buy one skein of yarn with that profit. This is if you're working this as a real business. These are the numbers that you have to add in. Now, if you were selling more than one thing, some of these some of this cost would be different. But if you're selling one hat, this is the price for just this hat. So in total, all my expenses, and after all of my expenses is taken out at $82, I'm coming home with $5.80. That is the reason I stopped making this hat. This hat is not profitable unless you're willing to charge what the hat is worth. And I am willing to charge what the hat is worth, but my competition is charging such a low amount that it's kind of hard to fight that battle. And that's some things that you have to wrestle with yourself with. Is this hat worth me taking up all this time? Because this is not an easy hat. It's not a hard hat to do. It's just time consuming. And so the time that I'm going to spend on this hat, is it worth me doing this hat and putting it on Etsy or putting it on my website for under $82? No, it's not. It's not. And I could be totally wrong. I'm open to any suggestions or open to anything that you have to say about this hat, because I actually like this hat. It's just not profitable to make this hat. And this formula that I'm giving you is a formula that can be adapted to anything that you're selling. Take the material, take the hourly rate, add them together, then multiply it by 2. If you want to add your wholesale numbers in there, multiply it by 4. Make all your deductions, and what your profit is after your deductions. If I'm explaining this well, please leave me a comment below or hit that like button or leave me a heart or something. Let me know that you are understanding what I'm saying. And if you're not understanding what I'm saying, also leave me a comment and ask me to explain it a little bit better. I would be happy to do a video to explain this process a little bit better. So that's why I stopped selling this hat. The competition is thick already for this hat, but the time that it takes to make this hat and the profit margin is so small, and people are literally selling this hat for $30. It's very hard to squeeze your way into that, and I don't think I'm ready for that fight. So I'm not making this hat unless I can find a way to turn a profit with this hat and make a decent profit. So that's my take on this hat. Ain't it cute? It is too cute. But is it worth it? Not right now. That's all I have for today. I just wanted to break down the numbers on the Ruffle Hat because, you know, people's making them. I mean, they are making them. But I've made 2. This is my second one. Neither one of them was that easy on time. So that's all I got. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you later. Bye.